Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update, August 1st. I can't believe we're already in August. Can you believe it? Summer is flying by. Kids are ready to get back to it. I know fall sports starting in Loudoun and Fairfax County next week. I'm sure most others, but I guess that means summer's coming to a close. But hopefully you guys are still enjoying it, enjoying the heat, lots of good family time. Let's talk about that summer market here. Let's dive into, first of all, what our stats are looking like. So our weekly market report. So we've got our showings, 28,700. Down 6% from last week, still 10.5% more than last year. So interesting, still as it feels like it's gotten a little cooler on the showings, how many more we're getting than we were last year at this time really makes you think, oh, last year was even slower. New purchase contracts, 1,351, down 5%. It's not a huge number, but definitely down, up a little bit from what we had last year at this time. New listings, 1,263, down 7% from last week. So down 5, 6, 7% across the board on all these numbers from a week ago. Active listings, 9,800. It's 34% more than last year at this time. So again, that backed up a little bit. I think it was 35%, but as it backs up, that makes it more of a seller's market as opposed to that buyer's market that people are claiming we're in. But that balance with more inventory is a good thing, overall. I've been really happy as I go around town talking to everybody at HQDUs and talk to all of our realtors and masterminds about the balance that we're feeling. Like the good ones, they price well, look good, they're still getting the multiple contracts. If you don't show well, you don't price well, you're gonna sit, right? But so I like that balance market where buyers get to take a breath and actually decide if they like the house they're about to spend $500,000 or $1 million on. North Central Virginia showings 6,100, basically the same as last week, down 1.5%. Contracts 441, down 7.5% from last week. So that's about 30 contracts overall, less than last week. So not a huge deal. 10% less than last year is interesting. New listings 444, down about 5%. So that's about 20 less than last week. Active listings 3247, still 40% more inventory than we had last year at this time. This one's gone up a little bit. I think it was like 35, 37 last week. So interesting stuff there. Baltimore Metro, huge big region, 12,200 showings. Down again about 5% across the board, down about 5% from a week ago. Contracts 858, down 4%. So down, but not significant enough to be overly concerned about it. New listings 875, up 6% from a week ago. So it's interesting. We actually had a few more listings last week, but a little bit less showings and contracts. Active inventory 5643, 24% more than last year at this time. This number stayed around 25 for most of the spring and summer here. Our last one, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, 2,300 showings. It's about 5% less than last week. It seems we have a theme. 196 contracts, almost the exact same as last week. 217 new listings, up 6% from last week. So good. But it's not a big sample size, but about 12 more listings than last week, which is good. Active inventory 1949, 37.4% more than last year at the same time. So interesting stats. A lot of congruency across all the markets, which is interesting. Our top 5 rock stars for last week. I just got a smile as soon as I saw it pop up. Lucia Jason, great job. Number 1 in volume for the week. Great job, girl. Jessie Georgieva, number 2, or Georgieva, number 2. Great job, Jessie. Billy Samson, way to go, cuz. Number 3. Yvonne Holland, number 4, and Claudia Cornejo, number 5. Great job to our top 5 in volume. Some similar names up here. JFL, Julia Foard-Lynch, great job, number 1, most in transactions. Number 2, Claudia Cornejo. Number 3, Yvonne Holland. Number 4, Joe Azer. And number 5, Joe Anselmo. Great job, Joe. Great job to all of our top 5 in individuals in volume and transactions. Our top teams in volume. Number 1, Bob Ronna Group. Great job, team. Number 2, One South Realty Group in volume coming out of Richmond. Great job, squad. Number 3, Jason Cheperdak and Shepherd Homes Group. Number 4, the Casey Samson team. Way to go, fam. And then number 5, Fox Homes team. Great job. Just 5 unbelievable groups right there. Same 5. Oh, got one more in there. Top 5 in transactions for the week. Bob and Ronna Group, number 1. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. Carolyn Young team, number 3. Fox Homes team, number 4. And the Casey Samson team, number 5. I mean, what a list to get onto with that group, those groups. Unbelievable. Great job to our top individuals and top teams. As a reminder, we pushed this back a couple weeks. August 23rd, we can still go on Samson, go on Cardinal S right now, sign up. We need volunteers. 23rd is the main event. 22nd, we need a few people to help set up as well. So please sign up. Will be a great time for all. We'd love to announce our candidates coming up. Last week we talked about Nana Nui, who's going to be for MVAR. Now we've got Denise Benedetto. She's running for FAR Board of Directors, Fredericksburg. This voting begins today, August 1st. Begins today. So go on there right now. Watch this. Go vote for Denise. Guys, I want Samson on every single association board. And if you want to run, you tell me. I will put it out to everybody on the group, on email, on our update, because I want Samson represented on every single board of directors we have. So great job, Denise, stepping up. Let me know. Let our team know if you're doing it. We can't just predict the future, but if we know, we will pump it out on our Facebook groups. We'll send an email to everybody out in that area, and we'll pump it on the updates as well, because we want Samson represented all across our footprint, helping to be decision makers. August sales meeting will be August 20th, just as a reminder, 9 a.m. Log on to that Zoom there. Just as a reminder, this is hot off the presses too. I got some new information for you, not even a slide. Annapolis and Towson, these are our Regis offices. You can use these now for closings, pop in, do work. I did sign letter of intents on both spots. So we have locked in deals. Now, not lease. I'm going to give you a 1% out that sometimes between LOI and lease, people get nuts on us. But the place we like down in Annapolis should be about a 2-month turnaround. We're going to do carpet paint. It was a real estate office before. Carpet paint, move a couple of walls around to open it up a little bit. So maybe 2 months or so. The Towson is actually going to be in Timonium. It's right on York Road where Charm City used to be. It's going to be an amazing, amazing visibility spot. But it was a running store before, so they're going to build us all out from scratch there. So that might take more like 4 or 5 months. But it's excited. We got a permanent residence coming, and we'll be excited to watch those as they grow here in the next couple weeks. Business Roast Mastery Roadmap Series. We're so excited about this. We've now booked it officially September 9th, 9 a.m., Chantilly National Country Club. We've got Jason Chepardek, Elizabeth Klein, and Uncle Casey Samson, 3 tremendous speakers, bringing very different perspectives and tons of experience and success to the stage. So thank you to Casey, Elizabeth, and Jason for being willing to speak that day. It's going to be a great day. Make sure you circle that. That is a free Samson event we're really excited about. Now, from our last event, those videos are up. Jason, Carolyn, and Dustin all rocked the stage, did phenomenal jobs. You can watch those right now on the Cardinal Nest or the Samson Properties YouTube channel. Now, this one is going to come with a price tag, but we're going to keep it way down. We're going to expose it to all you Samson Realtors first. Top Producer Takeover. This is going to have people from around the industry, around our, not just Samson. It's going to be other agents, other brokerage leaders. I'm putting together that speaker list now. The early bird tickets, it's going to be live right now. You can go to topproducertakeover.com. Early bird pricing is $39. We are going to shut that off a couple weeks before. It's going to go up to $49. So $39 gets you continental breakfast, gets you all the presentations in the morning, a sit-down nice lunch, presentations in the afternoon, then a happy hour at the end. It's a great day of education. We trust me, the event tickets, we are not making money on this. We're still losing a good bit of money, but it's a great event that I really want to pour into the education of you all. Put on a great Samson event with not only Samson speakers, but great speakers from all over the region. So we're excited to host this in Maryland. If you do have somebody you think would be a great speaker, please email me. I am still putting together the full speaker list for September 18th. So we're excited about that. The VIP ticket will also be available as an early bird. I think it's $139. That's going to have special seating, priority check-ins, premium different room for meals, and safe seating in that front row, and maybe parking. We're working on that as well. So definitely some upgrades if you get the VIP, but very reasonable, $39 for the regular general admission seat. So topproducertakeover.com, go there now. We're going to pump this hard for the next 6 weeks. Looking forward to a great event in Gaithersburg. We've got lunch and learns all over. Always go to joinsamson.com to see the next events. As a reminder, you get recruiting rewards if you invite somebody to a lunch and learn or just introduce them to me, and you get those recruiting rewards. Me and the recruiting team will talk to them from there. You also get recruiting rewards if you invite them to an HQ2U event. We love our HQ2U events. Great training. Really shows off a lot of the best of Samson, the camaraderie, the networking, the great education that we do. This Wednesday we'll be in the Frederick office. Excited to come see our friends out there in Frederick. Great packed schedule, including Christy Jacobs-Williams, one of our top producers, talking right before lunch. So excited to see you out in Frederick. The ones coming up here, we've got Frederick, we've got Chantilly, a couple great speakers that are popping in at Chantilly, including Uncle Casey, White Marsh office near the end of August, and then Silver Spring office right after Labor Day on Wednesday, September 3rd. So excited for all those upcoming events. Let's dive into the Cardinal contract trends here. Great report to see how the market looks today. 172 contracts received last week. So thank you all very much for all those contracts. I love to correlate the listing price compared to days on market. So the blues are the quick ones and the above list. 24% of both in West Virginia. 36% went quick, 26% above list price. 29% went quick in Maryland, D.C., 28% above list price. Almost the exact same in all of them. Very similar to a third as far as lower list price, at list price, above list price in all three jurisdictions. On the bottom, what it looks like, the days on market, the 22 pluses actually are the biggest ones in all three, 41, 40, and 53. But really a third seems to be the general rule or close to it for all of the jurisdictions. Seller subsidies, still only getting about a third of the offers, maybe 40% in a couple of jurisdictions. Appraisal contingency and financing, most are getting that 70, 80% across the board. Home inspection is always an interesting one. 60% in West Virginia, basically 50%, 46% in Virginia, only 32% in Maryland, D.C. So that's interesting, only a third of them. Typically, you're going to see that number be, a little bit higher. It's normally similar in Virginia, Maryland, D.C., and then a little bit higher in West Virginia. The last one we like to look at, buyer rep compensation. 98% of the deals got paid a buyer rep on it. Sometimes the only things that don't get in here, there could be a couple deals that didn't include it, but sometimes it's cash deals where it doesn't make sense for the buyer to ask for it. They'll just pay their agent because all they're doing is making the sales price a little bit higher to give it back. So once in a while, a cash deal doesn't make sense to do it here. 4% of people got less than 2%, 12% got 2%, and then the number I love here is that 84% of people got 2.5% or higher. So still a large chunk getting over 2.5%. And it's almost every time. It's 66, 70, 71, 68% of people got 2.5% as their commission back. So stays on trend there. All the great classes coming up next week. First, we're going to start on Tuesday. We've got our coaching class, our Samson Plus with Lisa Fry. Creative ways to connect with your SOI, your sphere of influence. I'm a big sphere of influence guy. I went really far in the Fredericksburg HQ to you the other day, and I went as far as to say you shouldn't pay for leads anywhere until you have a newsletter set up, a newsletter, piece of paper newsletter going to your at least 200 people's sphere of influence, and a market snapshot going to your sphere of influence. Do those two things first consistently before you spend $1 on new leads. That would be my advice, and I can get on my soapbox and go on and on about that. But creative ways to connect with your SOI, I love. SOI. Spend half that money on your actual SOI that we spent going after new leads that we don't know, and you'll be better off. I really believe that. All right, the full week's calendar. We've got Lynn Hamilton weekly boost to get us going on Monday. We've got Zillow Showcase training Monday 11:30. Huge thing that I would do on all my listings. Zillow Showcase, guys, $250. Print marketing class Monday afternoon. Group coaching with Lisa Tuesday morning we talked about. Kara has her Maryland broker beat Tuesday morning. Great for all Maryland agents. Get in there, get the broker beat, get what's going on with Kara on a monthly basis. Bold Trail Basics, 12 o'clock on Tuesday with Will. Sky Slope training Tuesday afternoon. Level up at HQ2U all day. We've got HQ2U. We're going to be in Frederick. Going to be a great day of education. During that, we also have Win More Homes with Homes.com. Homes.com is getting bigger and better and stronger. If you want to learn more about Homes.com, Wednesday, 10 o'clock, log in there. Bold Trail, landing and squeeze pages, ways to create leads for no money from you all, guys. Wednesday at noon. Get in and learn how to do that. We've got a showing team training Thursday at 10 o'clock. If you have not dove into showing team yet, I would encourage you to use it. It is a great resource that we offer here at Samson. Bold Trail on Thursday, the noon class is going to be about campaigns and hashtags with Will. Learning Trails with Lynn. She's going to do listings and open at 1. And then at 2:30, she'll talk about distressed properties. 2 great avenues to learn a lot from Lynn, one of the best out there. Thursday night, front row, you're going to have bingo night. I love that. Marathon, I'll be down 4 o'clock. Let's go. We're big bingo fans. Might be a little far, but we do love bingo. All right, Friday morning with Aladdin. Wake up with your coffee. Fast track commercial training, 8:30. Contract addendum training for Maryland Association of Realtors, Friday at 10 o'clock. There'll be Kara or Kim in there. Real Scout training with Stephanie has been moved from Friday afternoon to Thursday at 11, it looks like there. So Real Scout, you can always hook up with Stephanie, but look for those classes. Real Scout is a game changer. I think everybody should be using it to its fullest. Guys, things are just going great. We've been so thankful for a fantastic summer here at Samson. Continue to grow, continue to learn from each other. Sarah and I are diving into new products, new ways to make your life here better at Samson. We're going to continue to investigate those things and hopefully roll out even more great things to help you all be successful. The more you support Samson, the more you help us grow, the more you give Cardinal Title Group an opportunity to earn your business and your title business, the more we can all get bigger, better, stronger together. So thank you so much for all your support, all your hard work. It's been fantastic. I'm blessed every day that I get to be a part of this family here at Samson Properties. So thank you so much for that. I will see you next week, it sounds like, in Frederick for HQDU, probably somewhere else as well. Everybody enjoy the heat this weekend. Get out, find a pool, and we'll see you next week. Take care and peace out.